Questions with who. Number one, who live in Peru? Number two, who lives in Peru? So, which one is correct? Question number one or question number two? Now, let me explain you. Who asks about person or people? Perform the action. Number once again, who does live in Peru? Number two, who live in Peru? Number three, who lives in Peru? So which one is the correct question? For the answer, John lives in Peru. So the correct one is number three, who lives in Peru. Remember that when you ask the question, whose function as a subject in the question, we have to use a plural verbs. It means verb we have to add s or add es or change y to ies in the present simple. So number one is not correct. Number two is not correct. And we have two ways to answer the question. You can answer in long answer or short answer. For example, who lives in Peru? John lives in Peru. Or make it short, just say John does. This time is related to subject is third person or singular subject. We say John does. Next question. Number one, who likes soccer? Number two, who likes soccer? Number three, who does like soccer? So which one is the correct question? So number one, who plus a plural verb and then plus complement. So this one we add s to the verb likes. The answer, Peter and Sam like soccer. This one we don't add s to the word like because a subject Peter and Sam. And for short answer, we can say Peter and Sam do because subjects there are two people, Peter and Sam. But if only one, we say, for example, if only one Peter, we say Peter does. But it's one Peter and Sam, so we say do for short answer. Even though the answer Peter and Sam, two subjects, but for the question, we still add s to the verb like. For example, who likes soccer? Even though the answer we expect that more than one people perform the action, we still use a plural verb when function of who is a subject in the question. This time, talk about simple past. Question: who opened the door? When function of who is a subject for the question in past tense, they form a subject plus a verb past plus complement. And verb past we divide into a regular verb and irregular verb. So for regular verb we just add ed, but irregular verb we have to change form of verb. So the answer, Lucy opened the door. Or we can say in the short answer, just say Lucy did for past tense. Don't say Lucy does. So open is past tense, just add ed. What about in case verb is irregular verb? For example, who gave it to you? So who gave it to you? Gave is irregular verb. Base form of gave is give. So we still use a past tense of verb. So the answer, Michael gave it to me. Or we can say it in short form of the answer. We just say Michael did. Once again, in case the question whose is a subject in the question. So this time we talk about who is an object in the question. For example, in the simple present, for example, who do you live with? So who this time is not a subject. So it is an object. I live with my parents. So who asks about parents? So different way that we ask the question for who function as a subject. In the question, there is a subject. You is a subject. And the answer, subject is I. Next, who does she love? So this is normal question that you like to use before. Who asked about my car? So the answer, she loves my car. This time loves we add s because simple present with he, she, it we add s. But the question we don't add s because we have the auxiliary verb there. So love no s. How about past tense? Who did they talk to? So this time, who is an object in the question. Subject they. So we just use auxiliary verb did to make the question. Who did they talk to? The answer, they talked to their neighbors. So this time we answer they talked. We add ed. It's a past tense. But for the question, the form of the question, we don't use a verb past. We use by form because we have auxiliary verb did. Next, who did Sam meet? Sam met his old friend. So, who this time it also an object who asks about old friend. So we just use a auxiliary verb did to make the question. And in the question, there is a subject Sam. All right. So Sam met his old friend. And the answer we say met, we use past tense. But for the question, we use a base form of the verb meet. So I hope you were uh, like this video and you can learn something from this video. Different question between who is a subject and who is an object in the question and the way that we answer in long and short answer. Subscribe my channel if you think that this video is useful for you. Thanks for watching.